Okay, so for number 51, we have points line on this line here, right? To test for a function, you need to do the vertical line test. If the vertical line cuts the graph more than once at any point on the graph, it would not be a function. So the vertical line test, if we draw a line through here, now this is supposed to be a graph here, right? Connected by these 4 points here. If we draw any line, it will only cut this graph once. No matter what line we draw, it will only cut only once. So the answer is the first graph, obviously, which is A, right? Now for the second one, 2, you have points here, 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 and going up, right? Now any line we draw, if we draw it through here, it would cut the graph twice. Immediately, that's not a function. So the second one is out of it. For the third one, we have coming down in a straight line. Now if we draw a line through that, it cuts in more than once. So that's not one. And well, for the fourth one, all you would see that it would obviously cut, so for the fourth one, if you draw a line through that one there, it would cut more than once as well. So A is the only option that when we draw a vertical line test, it would cut the graph only once. 52, they wanted to know what is the measure of angle of BAC, that's the angle at A. That would be it will be 60. 53. Right, so the right angle above, now we know tan theta is opposite over adjacent. The opposite is 5, the adjacent is 12, the hypotenuse is 13. So opposite over adjacent, that will be 5 over 12, which is B. 60, this was C. 54. They said that the ship sails 8 kilometers due east from A to B. So we're going from A to B. So from A to B, this length here must be 8 kilometers. So immediately A is out of it. Yeah, A is out of it. Then they said it then sails 6 kilometers due north. So from B it would sail to C, which is 6 kilometers due north. So that would be C as the answer. 55, the image of a point, negative 2, 3 under translation, basically you just add it, right? So minus 2 plus 3 would give us 1, and 3 plus 4 is 7, so the answer is D. 56, now if AB is parallel to EC, then the line, we know that the line DB is a straight line, all the angles on that line will add up to 180. So the angle at D would have to be 180 minus 40, which is 140. That is C. For 7, the vector that translates PQ to P prime Q prime is, so we're looking at the point P. How would we move from P to get to P prime? Now we would move 2 units to the left and 3 units upwards. So 2 units to the left would be negative 2 and 3 upwards would be positive 3. So 57 is C as the answer. For 58, okay, so we have a circle, we have A, B. So A, B, okay, good. So we have O, C, D, A, 3, B, good. Alright, so angle CAB is 35 degrees and AC is the diameter. Okay, they want to know what is angle ADB, which is this angle here. Now we know that angle ACB is a triangle inscribed in a semicircle. So the angle opposite the diameter is a 90 degree. So if this is 90 and this is 35, then here must be 55. And then angles in the same segment drawn from the same chord, the angles at the circumference are equal. So the answer for 58 would be A, which is 55. 59. A plane is headed in a direction of 045 degrees and it changes course in a clockwise direction to 135 degrees. The angle through which the plane turns is, okay, so 135 minus 45, you'll get 90 degrees. Now the option is not showing up, but the answer would be 90 degrees, okay? So for 60, which of the diagrams would show a reflection in the x-axis, it would be B. Right? Now if we have a diagram like this, which is A, this is our x-axis, here is our y. So a reflection in the x-axis means that this figure would be flipped here. So we would have A prime here. So the answer would be B for number 60.